Hello everyone, Spider Gamer here once again. And last time we read some Tales from Retail and I had a lot of fun. So I thought, why not read some more this week? So these are some of the Tales from Retail that I had gathered last time, but I couldn't read all of them last time. So I'm going to read the rest now. And if there are any subreddits in particular you would like to see me cover, please leave it in the comments below. I will take a look. Well, I don't think I'll be going into AITA anytime soon because I do want my first actual video on AITA to be on April 1st next year. To, you know, come full circle, complete the joke. But till then, I can definitely try looking into other subreddits that you might enjoy. Though, that does not stop me from seeing one or two posts, maybe, from AITA from time to time, as I will actually be doing in this video. I will be reading one post from Am I the butt face at the end of the video because I found it on Tumblr and I think that is hilarious. Usually you see Tumblr screenshots on Reddit and Pinterest, and now I found a Reddit screenshot on Tumblr and I just think that is peak comedy. Anyways, we will start with a post from u/oldclass1259. Would you like help with that? No! Sorry for the loud noise. Many years ago, I still admire the sheer... Are you gonna make me say that? Many years ago, I still admire the sheer audacity on this customer. Pity about the rest of him, though. In the mid-2000s, at the beginning of the academic year, we were selling wireless USB dongles more than any other single item. Each year, as the new cohort arrived, we'd sell dozens upon dozens of them. Just one model we knew were rock solid and never had any problems. Customer buys one of these, asks a few questions, and we basically say plug it in and install the software. Simple. Apparently not. He brings it back the next day. Customer, hey, sorry, let me do an obnoxious voice. Hey, I need a refund on this. It doesn't work. Me. What's wrong with it? You said it should just work, and it doesn't. What happens when you try it? Nothing. It doesn't work. You plugged it in and installed the software, right? Yeah, I did all that. Okay, 1 second. I try one of our computers. Plug it in, install the software, works immediately. I turn the monitor around for him to see. Me. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Here it is working just fine. Well, it didn't work for me or my flatmate. And he's a computer science student. Don't bring your flatmate into this. Or your flatmate could also be as ignorant as you, but don't rope more people into this. Come on, dude. Okay, well, I've demonstrated that this does work. There's no problem with the dongle itself. I point again to the screen showing a good connection. Can you try it again? He's not too happy, but I've shown him the fault isn't with the dongle. Off he goes. Until the next day, he's back again. Customer. I've tried again, and it still doesn't work. I want a refund. It does work, as you saw. It may be a problem with your computer. If you bring it in, we could have a look. I'm not hauling my desktop all the way here just to give me a refund. If it isn't faulty, I can offer you a partial refund. That's ridiculous. I want a full refund. I've proved the dongle works. I've offered to help you with your computer and you declined. If you want a refund on non-faulty items, it's a partial refund. I posted another story earlier this week. If you want to know more about that, I won't repeat it all here. We can look into that in another video if I haven't already screenshotted it. I don't think I've screenshotted it, so we can look into that in another video maybe. That's unacceptable. Even my flatmate gave it a go and he's studying computing. If he can't get it to work, there must be something wrong with it. At this point, he's just straight up calling his flatmate dumb. At this point, I feel bad for the flatmate, actually. Okay, either the flatmate is just getting roped into this and I feel bad for them, or the flatmate is also an ignorant little bastard that doesn't know what they're doing, but insists they know. So I either feel bad for the flatmate or not. It's a 50-50 in life, I guess. There isn't. I showed you yesterday. You saw for yourself. How do I know you haven't done something to your computer to make it work? By bringing me yours to try it on, as I offered. I can't be bothered with all of that. Okay. Questioning noises. If you change your mind, you know where to find us. On his way, he goes again. And back this way he comes. I want a refund. We tried it again, and it still doesn't work. If even a computer science student can't manage it, it's obviously broken. You already know it works, and the offer of looking at it on your computer is still open. I shouldn't have to do all that. It should just work. And it does, just not on your PC, which we can help you if you let me. My flatmate studying computer science, I swear to God, dude, if you mention that your flatmate studies computer science one more time, I am going to delete the degree of computer science from the face of the earth, and he will not be able to study it anymore. I do have the power to do that. I am not bluffing, I swear. I am bluffing, but still. Be nice. Be nice. They're just stupid. They're just stupid. They can't help it. Okay. Alright. My flatmate studying computer science couldn't even get it to work. I'd kinda stop saying that, honestly. What? What? Yeah, you really should stop saying that. You're kinda just embarrassing him at this point. He's studying computing, and he can't get this working. We've sold hundreds of these. Dozens just this week. No one has brought any back. It doesn't work! And I've offered to help you. I still am. If he pops again, until the next day. Oh my god, this dude. At this point, get the flatmate to come. Okay, bring the flatmate and let the person only deal with the flatmate. This dude right here is unbearable. I have come to give you one last chance to do the right thing. Why? Why don't they give up? Why? Is it fun for them? Is it fun for them to torment our poor souls? Is it fun for them to be unbearable? Is that it? And I just burst out laughing, as did I. Uncontrolled pearls of laughter right in his face. I'm a big fan of r/Tales from Extended Universe. One comment I keep seeing is the difference between good manners and bad ones are if they'll allow you autonomy and back you for sticking by policy, or give in to the customer and undermine you. The manager was neither. He was a toxic narcissist, and I had no mandate other than to obey his law. While I'm not proud of how unprofessionally I behaved sometimes, the soul-saving grace of working for a guy like that was we could deal with idiot customers exactly the way he would have done. It wasn't exactly a benefit, but it could be a relief from the poisonous atmosphere we worked in sometimes. And yeah, this one didn't come back again either. Well, at least he's gone for good. So you will never have to hear about his computer science student flatmate. Honestly, at this point, I think the flatmate was just a figment of his imagination he made up so he won't feel lonely in his apartment all by himself at 1 a.m. recording videos. This got a little personal. Thank God I have my trusty plushies right next to me. Right, plushies? Y'all are so cute. You are. They're so adorable. Most of my plushies are packed and in the new apartment. So in this old apartment that I'm still recording in, actually, I barely have anything here anymore. But I do have my trusty little 707 plushie I got from Doki Doki. Plush Wonderland, I guess. He is adorable and I love him, and he is my little husband. And I also have an amigurumi, a fox that I named. I named her Mikan because she's orange and tangerines are also orange. But her nickname is Mimi. Anyways, they're very cute and adorable, and they keep me company at 1 a.m. when I'm recording this. Doing my best not to spiral. But anyways, well, at least the customer is gone and you don't have to hear about his flatmate ever again. Thankfully. Next story is by user u/oldclass1259. Oh, it's the same user, so I did actually screenshot it. I think that's the one they mentioned. It's from 1 month before, and this one's also from 1 month before. So yeah, it's probably the same one. The one they mentioned. They are a top 1% poster. Wow. That's interesting. And this one's called Refund Refusal by Customer. Ooh, okay. Many years ago, the shop I worked in had a strict policy: a restocking fee on all returns unless the product was actually faulty. Usually people understood when we explained, and we can't sell an open product as new, so if it simply wasn't to their liking, we would offer a partial refund. Not all though. Not this one, dude. On the first visit, the customer asks about a product. We discuss it in detail and I answer every question he has. Customer: if it doesn't work, can I return it? If it's faulty, certainly. If it's not faulty, there is a restocking fee of X, with a receipt up to 12 months, etc., etc. Customer buys whatever it is. Second visit, customer wants to return the product. Okay, can I ask you why you need to return it? It doesn't do what I want it to. Oh, how so? I need it to do X, Y, and Z, and it doesn't do that. Okay, no problem. We can refund you, but it's not faulty, so it will be a partial refund. Ooh, why partial? Because it's not faulty. We can't resell this product with an open box and broken seal as a new item. As there's nothing wrong with it, we can allow you to return it, but not for full price. That's not fair. Why should I have to pay for something I don't want? You're returning it, open and used. It's now a second-hand item. We won't be able to charge full price on it for the next customer. If you decided you don't want this anymore, as a courtesy, we will accept it back, minus any costs we will incur. I don't agree with that. I was the one who sold this to you yesterday. I remember our conversation, including when I explained the restocking fee on non-faulty items. So you did indeed agree to this. I never said that. I'm not saying you spoke the words "I agree to the terms of sale" out loud. I'm saying I explained to you what the terms of sale were, and then you purchased the item. And those two things happened in that order. With that knowledge, you could have decided not to purchase the item, but you did. So it was an agreement to the terms of the sale. No it wasn't. You said it isn't faulty. We said we would offer a partial refund if it was returned non-faulty. And here we are, offering you a partial refund exactly as we discussed before you went ahead with the sale. Well, it is faulty. How so? It doesn't do X, Y, and Z? Correct. It doesn't. It wasn't designed to. You asked a number of questions about it yesterday, and I answered all of them at length. XYZ was never mentioned. So it's not faulty if it does everything it was designed to do. But I can't make use of it. And as a courtesy, we can offer a partial refund. That's not good enough. My guy! It's not their fault you're stupid. Okay? It's not their fault. I'm sorry. I should not have called him stupid. I apologize. It's not their fault that you didn't think to ask if this thing you're buying for a specific thing does that specific thing. It's not their fault you didn't research the primary use of that thing you bought. You bought the wrong thing. It happens. Okay? You know what doesn't happen? Shouting and fighting the attendant, the person at the register, or whoever's going to issue your refund. I don't think I've ever gone for a refund because I only buy stuff that I know I want. No, wait, I did get, yeah, no, I went through a refund. Yeah, my, but only on online shopping. I bought like, oh, what was it that I bought? Oh, right, it was this Ita bag that had the face of a cat, and I bought it so I could display all my extensive collection of pins on my bag without it falling around, because I had recently lost like 3 pins already because they just fell on the ground and I didn't notice. So I bought an Ita backpack that was like a sparkly cat. It was really cute. But the purchase was canceled by the seller because apparently they were out of stock and they just didn't want to update the info, I guess. I also tried to buy some red eyeliner and they canceled my order. Not the same seller, of course, another seller. I do, in fact, actually have I have a silver sparkly cat Ita bag that I always bring to university because I managed to buy it from another seller later on, so it's fine. But yeah, okay. The only one, no, wait, I only got refunds from something I initiated twice, yeah. One time I had bought these pin backs to make your own custom pins because I started making perler bead jewelry and I wanted to make perler bead pins too, so I could put on my bag. I actually made a peanut pin from Tears of Thames. I love peanut. I also made a replacement for one of the pins I lost and 2 Game Boy pins, I think. Yeah, I'll try to find pictures of them if I can, but don't be sad if I can't because they are already packed in with the other accessories. But I'll try to get a picture of my bag for you guys to see what it looks like, because all the pins that I didn't pack are in my bag right now. So it's a little overpopulated at the moment, but I think my peanut pin is in there, so at least the peanut pin y'all are gonna see. Peanut is Luke's bird from Tears of Thames. Very adorable little fella. So yeah, I had bought this bunch of pin backs to make my own custom pins, and they basically handed my package to a random person who was not me. It was like some dude that signed with my name, and my name is not a neutral name, it's a feminine name, and this old dude got my package and signed with my name, and they took a picture and they accepted that as me receiving the package. So I disputed it because clearly I didn't receive the package. They just gave it to a random guy. And after disputing it like 5 times because they refused to acknowledge that dude, the old dude that received the package, was not me. So yeah, they finally accepted that they had left the package with the wrong person and they offered a refund and I took it. And the other refund was a partial refund actually, because I had ordered online a necklace and 2 pins from this little geek store online. I had bought like a geo themed necklace and 2 of the same pin so I would match with my friend. It's Shinji, but it's that scene from Neon Genesis Evangelion where Shinji is sitting on a chair, except this one is a froggy chair and it is hilarious. I love it. So I bought it for me and my friend to match. And I only received the pins and they sent in a note saying, hey, we ran out of the stock of the necklace before we realized it, so just contact us and we will refund you partially, just only the price of the necklace, not the rest. I was like, okay, and I did that and they refunded me for the necklace and it was pretty okay. Everything went fine, but I have never gotten a refund in real life, only in online shopping. So yeah, I don't know what it's like going through refunds. I just went on the longest tangent ever. I'm sorry. All this started with refunds. I'm sorry. Okay. It is not their fault that you didn't research enough, that the thing you wanted this for wasn't capable of being done by the thing you bought. So research better next time, my dude. Okay. What do you mean, okay? I personally answered every question you asked about this item, including the one you had about refunds. We were fully aware. You were fully aware of the terms of sale, and you made the choice to buy it. It is now your item. It belongs to you. We are offering a partial refund on a non-faulty item, and you have said that offer is not good enough. There is no obligation on your part to accept our offer. This too is your choice. Well, what do you expect me to do? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't have any expectations of you. You can choose to accept our offer of a partial refund or not. That is for you to decide. And we never saw that one again. Thank God. One less sucky customer. Some people really need to understand that not everything is someone else's fault. You can be at fault too sometimes. It happens way more often than you think, actually. And that is all the Tales from Retail I have for today. Now we are going to be reading a post from AITA that I got from Tumblr. Forgive me if I burst into a fit of laughter because I found this post very, very hilarious. AITAH for training a guy like a dog. We're starting off strong, guys. I, 23F, have recently started seeing this guy, 26M. He's super pretty, but kind of emotionally unavailable, and he's alluded to an unstable and unhealthy childhood. For context, I also work with socializing abused and neglected dogs at a local shelter, and I think how much time I spend with the dogs is impacting the way I interact with people. When we were on a date, I started subconsciously making mental notes about him, like the notes I'd make about a dog. For example, I noticed when we went out to dinner, I noticed he ate really quickly and was very anti-sharing, resource guarding. But when I offered to pay and suggested dessert, it seemed to make him really happy and a little calmer, food motivated. He's really particular about his car, territorial, aggression. He likes when I pick where we go and what we do, eager to please, etc. So I've started using the tactics I'd use on a dog with similar problems. Recently, a friend, 22F, pointed out that it's weird that I keep peanut M&Ms on me with the specific purpose of offering the guy one when I see him and offering them again whenever I can tell he feels vulnerable. She said that I'm being an I can't take it. She's Pavloving the dude. Okay. Hold on. I can do it. She said that I'm being a butt face because he's a person, not a dog, so I shouldn't be training him like one. I don't think that's fair. I'm not trying to control him or anything. I just want him to feel comfortable with me the same way I need the animals I'm helping to be comfortable with me. Humans and animals aren't that different after all. Yeah, humans are animals. We are from the animal kingdom, Animalia. We are animals. So yeah, humans are in fact animals. We all just want to feel safe and cared for. The guy hasn't noticed yet, as far as I can tell, and the problem is my technique is yielding really positive results. I'm not making fun of her or him, okay? I just think the situation, the way she's describing it, is very funny. She's basically Pavloving the dude into being like a good partner, I guess. She's Pavloving him into having a healthy relationship. This is very funny. AITAH, should I stop? I don't think you should stop. Personally speaking, I have to stop laughing. I'm sorry. Okay. Basically, we humans are social animals. We kind of evolve to live in a society, and part of that is being aware of your, well, friends and the people around you, the ways they work. If you can understand the way someone works, the patterns in which they work in, you can have an easier time dealing with them or treating them. You can find a way to treat them in a way that makes them more comfortable and it makes the situation easier for both of you. So in a way, I don't think there's any problem with seeing the patterns and acting on those patterns. Basically, you just happen to have this experience with dogs and you see the same thing being implied to humans. That doesn't mean you're treating the human like a dog. Well, if you treat the human like the way I treat my dog, for example, you'd be treating them pretty well, because I baby my sweet little baby girl so much. But that's not the point. The point is, you're not treating the human like a dog. you are taking from your experience in, well, socializing and helping heal the dogs to help this guy have a more healthy and stable emotional part of him, I guess. You're basically just helping the dude with the experience you already have with the dogs, so you're not treating him like a dog. And thinking really, like, what would I do if I was in this situation? Like, if someone noticed how I behave and started kind of Pavloving me into being emotionally vulnerable with them, and having a healthy relationship by being offered peanut M&Ms. Honestly, I think that would be that would be very they'd be on the right track. I do like M&Ms. I do like the peanut M&Ms. The peanut M&Ms are not my favorite. My favorite are the peanut butter M&Ms. I love those. The peanut M&Ms, I don't know. To me, peanuts are more of a salty thing, so it's kind of weird. But I do like it anyways. So like, I would like peanut M&Ms. I would not be mad. Honestly, if someone was trying to help me be more healthy emotionally and have a healthier relationship, and they were using the same tactics they use with dogs, I wouldn't really be mad. I'd be impressed. Like, oh damn, you can do that? That's so cool. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. So I don't really see a problem in this. But if you have a different opinion, I'd like to know. Please tell me in the comments below. And that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope you had a nice time. And if you would like to see more videos from me, be it reading these posts on Reddit or playing story-rich games, puzzle games, I'm also playing Lego games, so if that's what you're into, please consider subscribing, maybe sticking around the channel, watching my other videos. And if you really enjoyed this video as much as I did, please consider leaving a like. And I hope to see you guys next time too. And if there's anything you want to tell me, please do so in the comments below. I also take pun suggestions. And speaking of puns, today's pun, it's a bit underwhelming, but I kind of like it. The mummy stayed after the Halloween party to help wrap things up. Get it? Because they're wrapped up anyways. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next week as well. Bye bye!